Okay, everyone, sorry it's been a while since I've done one of these. I haven't done a Super review and a Super Sunday in a couple of weeks, but what up? It's Divine Malzar. I'm here with my review of episode 9, and I gotta say, a lot of really cool stuff has happened since the last couple of episodes that I've missed, but we're gonna skip past the last few that I didn't review and just jump right into 9 and pick up from where we left off. So, to start the episode off, there goes the grand prize, right? The Dragon Balls, whoever was supposed to win first place and get those isn't going to be getting them anytime soon. They're going to be used for the Super Saiyan God ritual. But from right there on, it is really interesting what happens because Lord Beerus calls them wish orbs. They're not known as Dragon Balls to him. They're known as wish orbs to him, and Whis as well, apparently. But he references the Super Dragon Balls really early on, if you really caught that. I never knew that they referenced them this early on, but keep in mind, I did not watch the first 27 episodes of Super. I started on 28 with the Universe 6 and 7 tournament stuff and watched on. So this is all completely new to me, guys, all right? But, now, I had no idea that he referenced the Super Dragon Balls that early on, saying, wow, the Earth's wish orbs are a lot smaller than what we're used to, and Whis confirms it. So yeah, that's a really cool little reference there to something later on. We literally had no idea. But one thing that I thought was really funny, and this is just very in character for these three, and if you can already guess who I'm going to talk about, because yes, if you watched the episode, you know what I'm talking about next. The Pilaf crew. This man nearly burst a damn blood vessel when he realized that Shenron had been summoned, and he was nowhere nearby. But he was very, 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 very keen to remind Mai and Shu that, hey, I knew they were there, and you guys didn't believe me. So once again, I'm the shit. This is why I'm the emperor, and you guys are my little useless lackeys who never get the job done. Personally, Mai grows up to be really hot. So just saying she did a good job with that. And Shu is just, oh geez, Emperor Pilaf. Oh, I don't think the Dragon Balls are over there. Yeah, you guys didn't know that I could do a spot on Shu impression, did you? Well, now you know. Anyways, acting. I think it's really funny as well so we get to see a different side of Shenron in this episode, a side we've never seen before, and also something else that I picked up on that I wonder what you guys will hear. You guys will probably be able to talk about it too a little bit in the comments. Well, for starters, let's go ahead and just get this right out the way. Shenron meeting Lord Beerus is the most hilarious thing ever. One, we didn't know Shenron even had a personality. And two, we didn't know that Shenron knew about Lord Beerus. So the dragons know about the gods of destruction and stuff. That's really cool. Like, that's a really cool touch. I gotta give it to Toriyama and Toyotaro for the ideas that they've been coming up with Dragon Ball Super. Like, it's fucking amazing. The next thing that's really interesting is that I want to point out, aside from him being a quote-unquote big fan of Lord Beerus, by the way, he called himself a big fan, I thought that was really cool. Another thing that I want to point out is we've never really heard Shenron talk at this length before. This is the first time we've ever actually got to see Shenron sit there and go on for a while. Like, not even a little bit, a while. Like, we've always had a couple little conversations with him here and there, like, brr, 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 brr. No, he talked at length. And we actually got to hear some of Christopher Sabat's voice impressions, like his inflections of how he talks. Not impressions, his inflections of how he talks in the dragon. I could actually hear Sabat in the dragon. It was really interesting because as a voice actor, you pay attention to other voice actors, or even as a viewer. You guys have been watching Dragon Ball Z with Vegeta from Christopher Sabat for so many years now, and for Piccolo as well. Really, you could hear it in the Piccolo. You could hear a lot of his Piccolo voice in there, kind of peeking through a little bit. You really can hear their inflections, how they say certain words. Like everybody has a favorite character and they can always imagine how a character would say something. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. The vocal inflections like that. And go back and listen to this episode. You'll hear what I'm talking about. So I thought that was really cool. And then, obviously they find out, hey, we're going to need five Saiyans to create a Super Saiyan God. And of course, I'm sitting there wondering, I'm like, we're a Saiyan short. Isn't Videl supposed to be in this? And I'm thinking in my head, like, did the show change something from the movie? Like, I'm sitting there scratching my head like, there's supposed to be 6 guys. And so they do it. It doesn't work. Goku does feel a lot stronger, but it doesn't work. And it's really funny because during the beginning of the ritual, Vegeta looks over and he says, why does Kakarot always get to do this? And blah, 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 blah. I need to be able to do this as well. Why does Kakarot get to go and become a god? Like that kind of shit. It's really funny to me because once again, he's so fucking tsundere. But the moment that Goku says, gee, Vegeta, don't worry. Next time we'll let you do it. And he's like, oh, really? That's so cool. Like, fucking Vegeta's so tsundere. It's hilarious. But he's happy to hear that next time it'll be him. Now, right away, they start to everybody turns Super Saiyan. And the one thing that I thought was really funny, if you look at Gohan, that's the most GT he has looked in a while. When he turned Super Saiyan, I personally think he looked spot on with GT's character design for the most part. When he was in his Super Saiyan form, he looked pretty much so GT, it was ridiculous. I got instant GT nostalgia. But, whenever Whis steps in and says, don't you guys need 5 + 1? Goku's realization that he was terrible at math is fucking great. And Vegeta's, ha! Made it way better. Vegeta was just, ha! Like, just in his face, like, bitch, ha! I'm still better than you. But, right away, Videl steps in, says she's pregnant. Gohan realizing he was a father was the most amazing thing ever, but it was even funnier whenever Mr. Satan comes over and nudges him out the way, like, I get to be a granddad? Oh, yeah, Videl! Like, it fucking just, that kind of stuff really is a good touch, and it's just really cool to see the characters all grow. Round 2 of the ritual, though, is much cooler than the first time. I mean, I'm talking start to finish. But real quick, I want to make one quick little add-on to this here. Observation, I mean. Super's music is fucking awesome, man. Like, right here, the music kicks on, and it gets great. But, whenever Goku actually, figures out that, hey, man, blah, 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 we needed this. And, maybe it failed the first time because Vegeta's not so much of a good guy. And Vegeta's, hey, don't pin the blame on me! Like, that was fucking great. And then he pins it on Pan, and Gohan's like, not my daughter! Like, it's just fucking, like, don't pin it on my daughter! Like, the back and forth, everybody trying to point the blame at someone was really funny. But, instantaneously this time around, it transforms them all. And I think that's a really cool touch because we got to see Pan with Super Saiyan hair. Not Super Saiyan hair, but it was blonde. You know what I'm saying? So we got to see a human with Super Saiyan hair. Now, we can all say, Launch did that kind of stuff too in the past. But she obviously wasn't a Super Saiyan, guys. She did have some type of transformation, though. I don't know. Maybe Geekdom's done a quickie on it. I'll have to go check into that. He might. You should subscribe to Geekdom. He does a lot of cool stuff. Very knowledgeable guy. But that's besides the point. Everybody got instantly transformed, though, which I thought was cool. No one actually had to transform themselves. The ritual themselves transformed them. And I think that's such a cool touch. The animation looked incredible. Guys, I'm going to skip showing still shots this week because I'm getting this episode out. It's already like 6:30 as I'm recording this right now. I just want to get this up. But you're going to have a still shot and me talking about it, so I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, you don't always have to put pictures. It's more about, listening to what we're discussing about the episode. But the birth of an SS God, it looks so cool. It even affects the water in the sky. So Super Saiyan God, the transformation itself affects the water and the sky. That was awesome. It was just incredible. But one thing. I'm going to close the episode with Frieza's thoughts at the end, as we always do. But before I get too far into that, I want to make an observation, and I want to make a little bit more of a theory. So we know that Super Saiyan God is the red aura. Spoiler alert, Super Saiyan Blue is Super Saiyan God with the power of Super Saiyan infused into it. Now, I want you guys to take a thought about something here. Take a thought right here on this, all right? Take a second to think about this. It's probably a better way to word that. Let me take a sip of some water. I'm just all over the place today. All right, so the birth of a Super Saiyan God. As you see, they're all in their Super Saiyan forms, and the divine energy comes from the sky. They send energy up and it comes back down. It's crazy. Like, all this stuff's happening to, infuse Goku with this energy of a deity. But I found it very interesting that Super Saiyans are pouring in blue energy into him. So, obviously when he turns Super Saiyan, he absorbs the power of Super Saiyan God, and that's how he, leads to later on be able to unlock Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, as we like to call it, because it's just way easier and a lot shorter. I thought maybe there is something to that. Why are they pouring blue energy into him? Super Saiyan God energy is red. Why wouldn't the energy come out of them red and pour into him? I don't know if it was just the color of just their ki being blue, because we've all seen ki be blue a lot, but we've seen ki be various colors, guys. Various colors throughout all of Dragon Ball, so it's not set to just be one color. I thought it was really funny. Maybe there's something to that. Dragon Ball theorists on YouTube, go. Do your thing. But again, right there, Super's music is incredible. Just again, they really know how to drop that OST at the right moment and make it epic. We get really intense, aura type, God type aura music playing. It was just really cool. I don't know if that's a good way to word it or not, but I personally think it was really fucking hilarious how great the length of the reveal was as well. They made that motherfucker sit there and float looking like a reddish orange person for fucking 40 minutes, I swear, in Dragon Ball time. But hey, I thought it was really cool how Goku come down. He got his red hair representing for the gingers, my man. But he's got red eyes as well, looking really cool. And even Chi-Chi made the observation that he looks even younger. But he definitely, you can tell the Super Saiyan God transformation is a much leaner, skinnier transformation. It's not anywhere near about being bulk or even slightly bulky. These guys are just very fast and quick. Because, look at Lord Beerus. He's not a big, fast, bulky guy. And Dragon Ball's always been a show that has shown us you never underestimate your opponent. You don't know what could be underneath them. Guys, look at Zeno. Look at the Omni King. That motherfucker looks like Stewie Griffin and could end the whole entire universe in an instance, in the blink of an eye. Just Fucking boom. But King Kai going, this doesn't look good is pretty funny. That just shows that King Kai once again is looking at it like Goku with deity powers. This is not going to end well for anyone. Oh, my damn Turtle Beach is always doing that. Auto shutdown enabled. You push the button, shutdown. I say, shut up, bitch. I'll tell you when I want to shut it off. I swear I've been through this with you guys before. But let's go and get right into Frieza stats. You know, thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate that, Mr. Divine Malzar. Oh, you're very welcome, Frieza. Thank you very much. Try not to bump the microphone when you're talking to your fan base. I'll get right on that. So anyways, thank you very, very much for letting me have the floor here, Divine Malzar. My thoughts on the episode of so one, too many monkeys. Too many monkeys, not enough hot Z-babes. We've got 6 monkeys in total surrounding, and there's a monkey inside of one of the hot DB Z-babes. You know, I used to think Videl was quite attractive, and then she put a monkey inside of her, so that kind of wholly ruined that whole entire thing for me. I'm done with that. I wouldn't touch that with a 60-foot pool. 60-foot pool. You heard it. Hashtag 60-foot pool in the comments, please and thank you. Do you always have to put a hashtag? Don't question my method, Mark. All right? They're here for me. You're not wrong. You know, it's the thing that you've got to understand here. These monkeys, there's too many of them. There's too many damn monkeys, all right? But I see Lord Beerus over there, looking fabulous, by the way, Lord Beerus. Whis looking great, still toothpaste hair, don't know why, but toothpaste hair. It's all over the place. It's there, all right? But aside from that, semantics. The transformation of a Super Saiyan God, it was much more elegant than I thought it would be. You know, I didn't think that monkeys could be creative or show any type of elegance at all whatsoever. Maybe it was Videl that came and stepped in. She brought the elegance. She is a ritzy type. She's got money and she comes from a wealthy family. It's probably her. I mean, Gohan might be a little elegant. Prince Vegeta's always tried to carry himself all royally. Oh, look at me, I'm the Prince of all Saiyajins. There's like 6 of them. Shut up, Vegeta. Shut up. There's 6 Super Saiyans right there in front of you, and you're one of them. You're the prince of 6 Super Simian pieces of garbage. Your race is all but dead. Oh, excuse me. Your brother Torble's. I don't care. Semantics, all right? You're all filthy monkeys. But the point stands was on big dramatic reveal. Oh, look at me. I'm a Super Saiyan God. Oh, you know, I'm red now. Listen here, motherfucker. I turned gold in 4 months. All right, might have took you a couple of seconds to reach a Super Saiyan gold transformation, but my gold transformation will bitch slap that shit across the universe twice over. I'll send you back in time like I did your dad, all right? But you know, that's it right there. If you're new, make sure to leave the video a like and subscribe to the channel because I do new videos all the time. What? No. This is my time. I do the outro, Frieza. Sit down. Don't make me come over there. I voice you. I can end you. I don't want no problems, bro. We're good. I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye. This is my show right now, Frieza. Anyways, if you guys are new, make sure to leave the video a like and subscribe to the channel because I do new videos all the time, every single week. We do Lord Frieza Let's Plays. I told you to sit down. I've got this. We do Lord Frieza Let's Plays. Lord Frieza Let's Plays? Shut up! We do Lord Frieza Let's Plays. We do discussions, reviews, reactions. Pretty much everything here done here is Frieza, except these little discussion videos and reviews. Those are me. So subscribe if you're new. Leave a like on the video. Let me know what you thought of the episode down in the comments down below. And if you'd like to subscribe to my second channel, Divine Malzar, there's a link down there as well where I do Let's Plays as me, and I do discussion videos, and I do vlogs over there. So if you want to get to know the guy who voices YouTube's Lord Frieza a little more, you can subscribe to me down there. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.